Hello. There is one giant issue, which is that it is summer, so I don't know how well this is gonna go because my room is really hot. Other than that, welcome to Vampire The Masquerade Swansong. For some reason, it is very quiet by default, so I increased its volume to the maximum, and it's still not giving me the maximum that I would like it to give. So let's just see how angry will my neighbors be if I open my window slightly more to let more airflow in. Did you know that it's 30 degrees Celsius in England in June? No, I am not enjoying it. Thank you. Hello. That's how I'm doing. My brain's confused. I'm doing fine. I've gotten myself. Thank you. I've gotten myself slightly drunk off half a can of cider, and then I got slightly hungover over it, and now I'm thinking about finishing it. Ooh, good. Boston court is in turmoil. A code red alert has been issued, which means a major crisis has occurred. Amem, Elisha, and Galeb are summoned by the prince. Ah, that nice pre-pandemic 2019. What a wonderful time. Honestly, pandemic wasn't too bad for me. I don't really go anywhere anyway. Yeah, I kind of stopped visiting cinemas in their entirety. But other than that, I had a home job. Vampires walk among us, unknowing we built their cities, fought their wars, and sated their hunger. For centuries, these creatures have been organized into rival sects, the largest of which is Camarilla. Not me, mate. I am such a recluse that I can definitely say that I have not built a city or fought a war or sated anyone's hunger. And its domains, Camarilla courts enforce the masquerade, a global conspiracy hiding the existence of vampire from the mortal world. Breaking the masquerade is punishable by final death. I bet our conspiracy theory would love it. In Boston, vampire factions had long been at each other's throats. After much conflict, Hazel Iverson, the new prince, has sealed a fragile pact with a group of blood sorcerers known as the Hartford Chantry. Don't you mean Tremere? Are Tremere trying to wipe their own name now? This alliance will not only provide stability to the domain, but will hand the prince the blood trade. The trafficking of blood and mortal victims that serves the needs of the vampire elite. Tonight, the undead will celebrate. Could you, show me instead of tell me? Because I don't really like reading that much. I do it for visual novels, but my game, you slightly above that.
I'll just get this going. There, ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
Did the Big Bad Wolf Studio ever do any kind of rendition of
No.
a Red Hood?
Try this. Focus on your vision.
Little Red Riding Hood, there we go.
No, it's happening. No, it's too late. It's too late now.
Was she naked? She probably wasn't naked. Did you fold that corpse and put it in the luggage? Because that sounded like something snapped. I was also under the impression that if vampires die, they fall to pieces. These ones seem to be very intact. It seemed like you would have a permanent rigor mortis undecayed corpse with you. Is that bracelet so that you remember your name, or is there like a vampire mental institution that you visit from time to time?
You
Because
feel it too?
I really want to
Your
know.
stuff. We're getting out of here.
We've got a problem. Call them back.
Did they hung up on you? Is that the problem? I bet they hung up on you. Was that the... What part of the arm was... My dude, did you bite the bone?
What's going on?
I can't be comfortable.
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
She must go with you? Who is she? Your blood handbag?
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up. Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party. You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck. Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad, MM.
High stakes party organization. Now that's fun game to play. You get the wrong color balloons, you die. Okay. You cannot use a skill if the rating is 0. Using a skill consumes willpower. If your opponent wins, you gain a few willpower at the end of the dialogue. Does that mean that losing it is a good idea from time to time? There is very obviously one choice available here. And also, I don't think I'm playing a psychological game when I'm trying to calm down my friend / girlfriend. Hello, Omar.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
Did you get the wrong balloons?
Problem.
Yeah,
Normally,
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
Journey.
Harpy, the prince
Was it the party poppers?
You know she's always looking for.
Did they have live bullets in them?
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2.
On Swansong, the fact that it released on Steam. And I managed to get it at more than halfway off, so it cost me like £16. We clean house?
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
Definitely smart. I have been a vampire before. I have not dropped into this brain literally 5 seconds ago. What's a code red?
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation.
I want to play in London.
A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's...
Is it like a Left 4 Dead safe house?
Even worse.
I'd have preferred.
Does it have giant red doors with bars on them?
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We all kill each other.
We leave everything behind and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way.
We commit group seppuku.
Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be alright?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
You two are like long withstanding girlfriends because somehow you're having this conversation like you're
My
both just
little darlings.
freshly
You're
born
here at last.
and kind of hate each other.
The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amim. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
God damn it, Journey, you chose the wrong balloons. Okay. Using a discipline generates hunger. You don't want to die. I have a great choice of success percent 0 or success percent 0. How about I'll choose the one that doesn't cost me blood? Oh, now I can't. Oh, that's really mean, game. Very mean.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Imem. My dear Imem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on,
She painted our ceiling blue.
either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
So obviously the black and white chick got embraced for being black and white. But did we get embraced for naturally occurring gold flakes on our
It's
skin?
gonna be a long night.
I'm trying any buttons to see if I can move faster than this and with less stick up my ass. Now let's just swagger. Let's have some swag. Walk like you own the place.
Who's she, Caleb?
Emem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
There's like 9 vampires in Boston, don't question it.
We should have all left by now.
Are you worried about the code red?
I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
This is a very non-Nosferatu.
It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well.
It just looks like he had burned himself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
By the time you embraced, you could be 70.
Tread lightly. He's a member of the Primogen.
They're the check to the prince's power.
The check and balance. They backed Hazel when she rose to power after Quentin King. They'd hoped to control her.
What? Things didn't go as planned?
I just have a feeling she will surprise them. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But...
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right. Calm down, Dijon.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Okay.
Go on then. Go and say
Fast game solution.
Your breath.
We sacrifice Journey.
Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
Look, it's a chessboard. Pawns die first. Did you listen to the venture at the top?
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
Leave us.
Hilda, you need a better bra.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Your weight is hanging fairly low.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't...
You might want to even try a corset. It actually might help with it.
Lower your...
Hope you're not getting back pain. Okay, so I can use willpower in order to do focus. That is very expensive, but okay, I'll win. Oh, wait. That's pretty shit.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
What
So-
about Jara? I haven't seen her.
Slight problem. I don't know what is about their faces, but a mem is modeled so immensely well. I mean, look at her, she's gorgeous. And then look at this woman, and very unfortunate for this game, but after this game came out, what happened was an influx of porn games, especially on Steam, and they all seem to use the exact same engine. I don't know what it is, but it's the exact same one. And I swear, their models look very close to like this. And it's just giving me that porn game feel. And recently there was one coffee sim, and I swear they released with porn game graphics, and I don't understand why.
I'm not going to wait around all
So it has to be like a specific engine thing. But at the same time, it doesn't apply to all characters because once again, she's modeled gorgeously. You don't look like you're in the porn game. You look like you don't know how to dress yourself.
Hey, Abby. Hey,
I don't know you.
Abby, do you know what's going on?
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Please? I feel like I've been plopped down in the middle of a minefield.
There are rumors about Journey. Rumors about how this is all her fault. Did you know that Jay was in charge of the party?
Shit. I bet she's gonna take the fall for whatever happened.
I don't think she's involved, but we've got to be on our guard.
Did you want something? Did you want something?
A talk.
Good night, huh? Did you want something?
You, for the most part, has 2 lines.
Sorry, that's not possible. Good evening, ma'am.
Halt, you must not pass. I do like their masks. I don't wanna.
Yes? Miss Lewis.
Wait a minute, I'm running now. I do have a nice little jog. Aw, that's precious.
Ma'am.
You look dead inside.
Here in ages, now have we?
Let's holster our weapons. I'm only here because of that goddamn code red.
Blunt and to the point, as usual. With a bit of luck.
Or would you like me to be sharp and meandering instead?
How's business these days?
Why? You wanna invest?
Don't tempt me.
Oh shit. Yeah, I can't win that.
I'm shocked to think you put so much as a penny into one of my clubs. They don't bring in enough for your taste, Beryl.
You're right. I'm not interested in them. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. I'm waiting for Caleb.
This dude is awesome. I mean, not through conversations, but just through appearance. Heck, he looks dead inside. Being dead on the outside is one thing. He just looks like he properly died, got resurrected.
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed. What the hell could she want with me?
A tasty snack. Some drugs. To break it into a creepy hospital. Settle down again. Oh, and stable sear. That's a good thing.
Mom, penny for your thought?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember?
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
It seemed like an eternity without you.
I missed you too, Mom.
I need my sweet little monster.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried.
I'm gonna put my stakes
I looked for him so he could
100% on the child being imagined.
So, what do we do now?
And if I'm not right, I'm gonna pretend that I am.
wants to see us. There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
So,
Then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
as far as I'm concerned,
If you want, sweetie.
she's not real.
Go on. Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Leisha. It's been a while.
Hey, MM.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That or she's a major drama queen.
You shouldn't make light of the situation, believe me. There aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting.
A man practically walked into a funeral and was like, why isn't everybody being so serious? Like, oh my god, it's like super stressing me out, guys. Like, what's up with this night? Though gotta say, I like the design for Mem, I like the design for Caleb, and I don't know what century the Malkavian has died in, but I apologize for her hair.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
Oh, that species that sees the future. Ah!
Whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
Okay, why is Mem being such a dickhead? Why is she calling Caleb Bazori? That's probably not his last name. It would be the same if I walked into like a super serial meeting where everyone practically has pulled the funeral bell and everyone's being super serial and I'm like, hey, pighead!
And yet, many of the things I saw ended up happening. Quentin King's disappearance, Hazel's rise to power, your breakup with Hilda too. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
There's no need to ever engage angry people. Nothing good comes out of it.
Sir, the prince shall see you now.
I'll just redistribute this into mostly social or some physical. It just looks right. I'm surprised that I have 5 available experience, but I can't use it. drop the numbers down a little. It doesn't need to like cost 60 things. Come on. My kitty wanted out. Okay, that is very... The rest of them is just very pricey, so, sure. You gave me some things, this will work. I'm cool. We can go with this. You wanted to give me some things, some very specific things. You gave me some very specific things, that works.
Come in, MM. I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the Code Red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the Warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to. We bring Journey to me.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
Okay.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now.
They were being useful when they were being useful, but now suddenly it is not. So it seems that I can't use focus for this one in particular. I don't know why. I think it's because this is... Oh, fair enough. This is because it's education. I don't have anything in it.
Faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds.
I'm not very educated, am
I
I?
won't let Boston suffer the same fate.
That's fine.
I need loyal allies.
I'm pretty.
Also,
do I need education
how would you
for?
like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return.
You can be a yes man.
Time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
I think that I don't know how old I am.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it, but we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know.
That option was not a yes.
I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared.
Do it.
Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
Lady, Journey is directly in your court in one of the rooms. There is security guards that I bet can bring you Journey. Like, why are you sending this random door? Who is even Journey to me?
I'm happy to see you in one piece. Hey, Sil. I'd like some refreshment, please. Of course. I'll get you a glass. I was thinking more like a vessel. Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock. I get it. I'll be careful. I'm right here if you need anything else.
No news from anyone.
Do you think they're...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around.
Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are just the people for eating.
Hi.
I'll stay here.
Good evening.
Okay, this terrified dude will do.
Did you need something?
Okay, I can't eat the terrified dude.
Follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
God damn it, I'm having trouble figuring out how to use a terrified dude.
I'll stay here.
Come on. It won't take long.
Going.
But he really wanted to stay there. The worst thing about this is the fact that he has no shirt on. Potentially also the collar. That was a very fast bar. Hey! Nobody died. Good for us. Have a good nap. I'm slightly disturbed that I nearly drained this dude through his hand.
Where are you hiding?
Can I help you?
I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice. Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's leading you around by the nose, though.
She's got some extra responsibilities, sure, but that's it. I have my own agenda.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised.
I suppose you really can't choose who goes into your court, because I would definitely keep away anyone that dresses like that.
shitty night. Do you think the Code Red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I heard the Prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Leto and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Shouldn't you investigate the surveillance footage then?
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh, good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
I feel like this conversation is like, do you know that she's getting executed tonight?
Miss Iverson has the top floor all to herself.
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
I mean, I don't know if I would like to live in my office. Also, just looking at... I don't like the graininess of my camera. Is it better? In a way. In a way, it is worse. So much worse. Give me your camera. It's so hard to set these things right because of the whole daytime thingy. Or rather, what am I saying? It's the fact that daytime is unpredictable. So is the light. So it's hard to adjust for changing light over time. And my curtains are slightly open because I am overheating out of my mind. Okay, we ate a dude.
April's gonna kill us.
I don't care.
I know that perfume. Jay.
Are you dead? Okay, I can discover hidden things. Oh!
Where did you go, Jay?
I am smelling the smelly, 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 smellies. It's so stinky around here. Just have to follow the yellow cloud of my friend. Oh, why does it have to be yellow? That just looks like they pissed all over the place.
I'm sorry about before. I'm just a little edgy tonight.
I know. This isn't the first time we've gotten in a fight over nothing. Your child, Imani. She was there. Still no news.
No. Radio silence.
The dude that walked past me scares me.
Talk to me. I spent months kowtowing to those Hartford assholes for this agreement. If she has the info, now's not the time to hold it back.
These Hartford guys. How well do you know them?
Well enough. I won't let things end like that.
You told me you knew the Hartford Warlocks well.
Yeah, some of them. I was in touch with their representative.
I swear that line was of a different voice actor.
You're leaving us?
Not really. It's part of the agreement with the Chantry. Deneb and I were supposed to switch places.
Why was Hazel doing business with them?
She had plans for the blood market in the region. We were meant to be in charge of supplying high-quality blood. They were supposed to take care of stabilizing it, or try at least.
That's nuts. Has anyone ever tried it before?
Never. That's why I'm worried. I don't give a shit about Hartford, but this project is really important.
I understand.
No one ever tried to preserve blood? What?
I'm looking for Journey. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. I assume you've already tried her office?
Well,
My character just goes,
I have to find Jay.
If I see Journey, I'll tell her you're looking for her.
I swear my blood went from 3 to 5, and I don't remember spending it. Hello.
I didn't think I'd see you again so soon. Did you want something, perhaps?
You haven't seen Journey, have you?
She's not here. It would be a shame if you've showed up too late.
Ah. Shit.
You rotten son of a bitch. I don't have time for this.
If you say so. The pleasure was mine, Mem. Say hello to your sire for me.
Say hello to yours. I have no technology. Please don't forget, if you have any issues with the archives, you need to contact Lazarus, not me. Thank you. April. We need a card.
Hey, Fang.
Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Call me a ma'am, please. Did you come with Caleb?
Yes, but he's so very busy.
You didn't happen to see Journey, did you?
I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's names yet.
A girl, green hair. We could have literally given her a description.
Keltum and Lazarus. I smell gossip.
I smell things to steal. Abby, can you confirm that it is safe to come to Iverson's? I'm waiting for your reply. Where are you? I've been looking for you everywhere. Code red. Annual financial request. I don't really care. I really don't care about your estate portfolios. It makes sense for it to be here. It's just, look, if you had something interesting, like, I don't know, a woman's panties in here for some reason, then sure.
If someone spots me...
Cool. History of a library.
Battery's dead.
Oh, that's why I spent some blood. It's because I activated and inactivated Auspex twice.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Okay, somebody's just looking into books.
That must be the card they used to open the archives.
Fine. Jump. For glass offices, I am weirdly not being suspected of stealing. Badonk.
were you doing in the archives?
Walking, obviously.
A file about a party from a few years ago.
Okay, at the request of Prince, will be celebrated at his home the entire night. Masquerades in the European pagan calendar. You're expected at 7:30 p.m. Refusal is not an option. The safety of my +1 is not guaranteed.
Page 3 was torn out. There are traces of blue ink on page 2.
Look, we're not that intelligent, it's fine. Unification party. Birthday party. History of the court. Census. List of trusted suppliers. Secure destinations. History of the Chantry. So most of the people here are just... most things are just borrowed by Lazarus. I don't really want to just carry a document with me for no good reason. So, cool. We know that it took place and stuff. I asked our retainers to arrive before sunset for more discretion. I'm still waiting on that paper.
She asked her to find the file I found in the archives. A page was torn out of it. I need to find that page.
Okay, so page 3 should be of interest to you. If it was torn out, and if it was in the archives, then logic tracks that it is on the person that we're looking for. I thought that it said Ventru reservation for a second. I don't know why we're reserving Ventru. Do you think vampire parties feed well? Oh. Consumables give bonuses, you say? Okay, well, it is not absolutely necessary that we have that 5 willpower right now. That is not a very long list of people. It's probably a good thing to keep them in mind. Because if somebody did a murder, it's probably one of those.
Oh, you again.
Yeah. Hello. Private audience all night, tour of the Red Saloon, meetings. You know what? In case we're gonna play the focus game, let me just eat this consumable. Right? Let me have a lot of willpower.
Hazel's gonna want answers.
I'm gonna win.
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
That is a very shit boost.
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst,
destruction?
Yeah.
Oh, if you hit your head. Dance with the dead. Okay, I won't tell anyone.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Fine.
I'm not gonna do a 20%
Yeah, sure.
of anything. That's just...
It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
Trying to risk a 20% chance of success for willpower, it just doesn't seem to worth it unless you can save scum. I can't believe that I can just access her emails while she's standing there. For once, I wanted to say how much progress Journey has made in organizing the opening night at the Red Saloon. I stopped by for a surprise visit last night to check the quality of the services, and you did not disappoint. Although the most important guests will likely arrive late, be ready by 9 p.m. because you never know. Please check the following things every 15 minutes. State of the vessels. Impeccable cleanliness everywhere all the time. Make sure that everyone's comfortable. Make sure that no one is bored and waiting for Miss Iverson or Mr. Osborne to arrive. They're scheduled to get here at 11:30 p.m. if anyone asks, but nothing's for sure as usual. This party is of the utmost importance. Mistakes will not be tolerated. Well, nobody went that way, so I'm not too concerned about that.
Took the elevator to get here.
Is that the elevator that we came in through? Is that it? Okay, there are a lot of smellies in here. So we took the elevator to get here, right? And she went down and said, "Oh, I need to speak with April." So she went and was like, blah 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 blah. Get me Article 13. I don't know. Page 3 of that party for manifesto for some reason. Then she went all the way over here. And was like, I need page 3. Right? So she got to page 3. And then she left. And, she went swingity-swooting.
Trail ends there.
I'm coming for the booty.
You've gone after that.
Through the curtain, of course.
Let me know if I can help.
Don't cry. So, curtains are really impenetrable beasts. There's no pulling a curtain if it is there right now, okay? It's just... Curtains are just not a thing that we do. Bad curtain. Bad. I can't really just make up a page that's not there. but I can activate blue tracking. Of where did the pagey go? Where, oh where did the pagey go?
This is the connection between the email and the file from the archives. Journey asked Abigail to meet her in an alcove at the bar. Abigail, we've got to talk.
Okay. Got a new name. Following the blue sprinkles. All the way to Sprinkle Town, right? Which one was Abigail? Definitely not April. And she's definitely not Journey. And the meeting was at the alcove, which I think is here.
Can I help you?
You're Abigail.
I told you I was looking for Jay earlier. And I found the note she left you. I wonder what April would say if I showed it to her.
You went through my stuff?
Yeah, no shit, I went through your stuff.
No. It wasn't personal. Journey was in a panic. She asked me for the pass to get into Jar's apartment.
Did she say why?
Only that she was looking for evidence. I didn't really get it. Let's keep this between us, alright? April's got other fish to fry.
I'll see about that. I'm going to find her. Jara's apartment. That's on the Primogen floor. What was Jay looking for up there?
Good evening.
Okay. Time to see if the impenetrable curtain has somehow moved. It's not the way to the impenetrable curtain. The way to the impenetrable curtain is through here. No.
Maybe the Anarchs. Or the Harvard Warlocks. No.
Does anyone know how to move curtains? What would I give for the ability to move a curtain? She must have used the same elevator that we came in through, because, her scent only goes to it. No, I am incapable of using elevators. It's just beyond my power level. You here? I don't suppose you can get me to the Primogen floor.
Hey, what now?
No, you really can't.
I'll leave you alone.
You really can't help me get to the Primogen floor. The elevator has to be through the curtain, right? Because that's where the scent stops.
This can't be happening.
I swear, she was standing there, playing me for a sucker, pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
They can't hurt me.
I played dumb. I said, as you like, Miss Abigail Nomi. And I left.
What did she take?
A page from a file about an old party that she tore out.
But why would she need that? Why now?
I wonder.
Okay, we got some information on that. Anyone has, like, elevator keycards? Elevator keycards. I'm not joking.
Everything's gonna be fine. Calm down.
The absolute insane ability, which is to open curtains or use elevators. I'll take either one, thank you. You have pretty bizarre questions, my dude. Don't suppose I could just go to the Primogen? And be like, hi, I need to break into a floor? Don't like the idea of dropping Auspex, because I'm not entirely sure that I could activate it again. Well, I could, but look at my blood. Very, very, very pricey. Anything interesting on here?
What a nightmare.
Can I help you?
Yes. Plainly help me in the use of elevators or curtains.
You want to...
Eat you? Yes, I do.
What now?
Nothing. Just thought that maybe you can do elevators or curtains. What is our quest log telling us? We probably have one, right? That would absolutely make some sort of sense. Apparently not? That's an interesting choice. Settings. There's controls in the settings, right? Yeah, we literally don't really have a quest log, so it's not telling us much. This will be the weirdest Google of my life. Vampire The Masquerade Swansong. How to open a curtain? What do you mean finding journey is as easy as navigating the trail, game? Of course it friggin' isn't. Unless... Okay, so the elevator that we used to come in here, right? It's not a one-way elevator. It can't be a one-way elevator. Elevators go places. When they finish going places, they go other places. Apparently, this one is a one-way elevator. That just goes no place whatsoever. Because screw having elevators that make sense.
Take her to the prince, or...
I know, right? Okay, what I have gathered is that there is a floor 2 to this place. Amazing, I know. And that you're supposed to be able to climb it somehow. I bet it's behind the curtain. That I can't use. Because of my curtain skills. That climbs up a tiny bit. But not a lot. Those are the offices. This is the ultra special person office. Apparently now I'm not getting charged? Where did that smell come? Oh. Okay. I wish you could have just opened the curtain. I mean, goddamn curtain mechanics. This is a no return action. It's very serial. Look at all the offices that I can't break into.
The door is locked.
Stuck! Hello? Ah, look at the pretty face on the table. Dude's absolutely handsome.
Shit. So this is where you've been.
Oh, Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party.
April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show. So, you're hiding in Rory's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them. It was my only shot to defend myself against her. I did everything right, ma'am. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
Vampire limo.
But there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
We're going!
You'll be fine, Jay.
We're going.
Sure, you can explain everything.
We're not doing a runner. I don't care.
Anything. I'm here.
I'll follow you.
And if you get executed, I really do not care. I don't get very invested into people I met 5 minutes ago. It's just the way that life be. She looks like she would be good with investigation shit. Yeah, sure. Whatever. You do your thing, game. You upgrade me however you want to.
Leisha, it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion?
No one's even paying attention to the
Thank you,
kid.
Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good evening, Delsin.
Good evening, Leisha.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I haven't seen Richard.
New theory.
Does he know I've been released?
Kid's
from the
alive.
institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my
A couple years ago?
He is your psychiatrist.
It only came out on Steam now.
For everything.
But it was on Epic Games Pass for a while.
Was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leisha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past. You're not like the other children of Malkav. Quentin King knew that.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate.
I can't stop looking at her crotch.
Hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes.
Don't wear things like that in front of me.
What's just happened? Did you sense anything?
It really focuses your camel area.
I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation.
You don't trust them?
You can never be too careful. You and Delsin are the only two people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
I would assume that all of you are burning midnight oil.
Don't start today.
Unless you enjoy working in the dark.
Found more information. But above all,
none of you are working in daytime.
With anyone, I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
How do you reunite somebody with a kid that does not exist?
Damn it, I don't believe it.
Now imagine that the room is also filled with secret Nosferatus. Yeah, sure, let's have a premonition while invisible. Can somebody that uses a obfuscate see someone else that uses obfuscate? That's the question. Look, I enjoy sitting in golden triangles, it's fine. My imaginary child can inform me.
Shit, they're gone.
My imaginary child can inform me on what happened.
Mom, I'm going to Ritzer's to see if he has my teddy.
Okay.
Come and find me when you're done.
Let's see if Hazel was right. Did Jara leave anything behind?
My kid, when will you learn how to speak? See? Then the room could be filled with Malkavians. Pawn the arrival. Got it. Arrival got pooned. Ah, red envelopes always important.
A log with a list of everything that was checked for the party. Invoices, reservations, rentals. All from our network. It's journeys. That could be of interest to Hazel.
So, we're definitely taking this. How did the green-haired one ever missed it? I don't know.
Does she still use it?
She was literally in this room. The envelope was red. Kinda stands out. Well, I'm not gonna try random numbers. That would be weird. Unless, of course, somebody's like dumb enough to just put 11111 on it. That looks really boring. Let's open our brain eye. It is free and it gives me a funny point of view. Don't know what I'm opening my brain eye on, but we'll see. Interesting lamp you got here. It will definitely forward my investigation. Lamps. Now, I click on letters because I like looking at them, game. Would have liked to give you this bond that you've been waiting for so long, but I can't bring myself to condemn you to my situation. But don't be afraid, I will never abandon you. Jara, never. Bound to be together forever. We are one. Since that first night, that first instant. Nothing can ever keep us apart, I promise. Except for Jara's naturally occurring death, that would definitely keep people apart. Unless you're kinda into necromancy, in that case, that's just a very special door. It doesn't open for anybody. It's all doory.
Nobody here. I'm going to be able to take a look around Dijon's.
Nobody here, except for me.
The Salem Gazette.
Okay. Sisters of Salem. Community and mutual support. The cult hangs out in the library or something. Guardian Ravens with a recipe. This dude is into witchcraft. Or the John might be a woman.
Tarot cards. How fun. The Emperor, the Chariot, Temperance. Easy. Dijon is thinking about taking a trip.
How are you deducting that? The Emperor stands for logic and carefully planned things. Chariot would note of fast-moving energy. And in general, very likely that things fall apart if you don't keep your eye onto the details enough. And Temperance would tell you to wait. To temper yourself. I don't know what I just took. Okay, I can eat that. I can eat that to give some willpower back, but I never used willpower on her yet.
Just like New Orleans. This is definitely Dijon's place.
Who is Dijon? Ah. Analyze the blood.
Huh. It's from an animal. And it's still fresh.
That is a very weird marking. This would mean that the knife had to be in the sink already. Did you just leave a random knife in the sink and then took another knife to do some what?
What have we here?
Hope this letter will reach you so quickly. Things are critical here. It appears that we've been the target of a major incident. A code red has been issued and we have not heard from those who had already gone to the party our prince had organized for the unification. This could be our favor because it's possible that the Hathford Chantry is behind it. Although I have faithfully served my prince's interests while negotiating this treaty, there's new suspicions could serve our interests in relation to a potential alliance between Boston and Salon.
He didn't finish his letter. But that'll be enough for Hazel to make up her mind about him.
Can I take it with me? Apparently not.
He must have done a warlock ritual.
Oh wow, that really cost me blood points. Wow, this must be a ritual item. I wonder if it's related to this. Let's see, what does need a raven? Guardian ravens needs a raven. Concealment needs knives and candles, fresh bird's blood, skull and white candle wax. Which would mean that that ritual was meant to conceal that paper. And all this time and effort just for this. And they found it anyway. Wow. It's almost like it wasn't worth it.
Nobody's allowed to go in or out. I don't like the sound of that.
Do you like walking around talking to yourself instead?
The prince wants this floor under surveillance. I'm carrying out orders.
By walking around.
Hazel told me to keep a low profile here. This area is reserved for the prince and her primogen. Shit. Hilda's in her office. She's going to see me.
Okay.
Shouldn't get too close. She might be able to sense me.
Why did you come back? Why? Other than to show that you're doing just fine on your own. If you only knew everything I've done for you. Ma'am.
Hilda's more concerned with the men than she is with Hazel. I hope she'll be happy to hear that.
Okay, apparently just like standing over there talking to yourself kind of just makes you not a suspect anymore, which is very convenient.
Richard's apartment.
Did he do a thing? Did he did it? Has you done it? Nice paintings, bro.
He didn't change a thing, as usual.
That's just how Richard's apartment normally is? Who is Richard? I don't know these people. Help. Oh, hey, look, my imaginary child is back. Come on, my imaginary child, point me at things. I think his bed was having a heartbeat.
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
You know, I know that you would have no windows, just, you know, in case of whole sunlight debacle, but how do you ventilate the place? It must really stink.
Maybe I'll find a way to read it.
Okay, so I have a floppy disk on me.
He must be hiding somewhere else.
As instructed, I have prepared the donors you listed for the unification party. They will be ready for you to pick at 9 p.m. at the Red Salon. I think that your guests will be impressed by the quality of the vintages you're offering them, and I hope that they will fully appreciate the fruit of our labors. He is keeping a well-bred stock of humans, as you do. Confidential report. 13 members of the court caught a sudden collective panic for several minutes. Quentin King, our prince, called for an investigation, closed without any conclusive findings in 1988, after prescribed 10 years of investigation. Wow. Everyone had a minute of the feels, and you closed it 10 years later. The servants of Primogen Apartments began to hum the same song for 1 hour. Quentin King called for an investigation. The servants in the prince's quarters all laughed hysterically for 1 hour. Miss Hazel Iverson, our prince, reported feeling a sudden brief mental intrusion during her speech.
No, he's not there. Where are you?
Report delivered in person. Feeling of imminent death felt by several members of the court lasting several minutes. Servants in the Primogen's apartments began vomiting for several minutes. Oh, that's not good. That must be very disgusting. The vessels present experienced uncontrollable crying fits throughout the night. Well, somebody's messing with somebody mentally, or rather with everybody, considering the weird amount of reports.
Only Richard would still use that.
Good, because he also has a floppy disk that we must consult. As per your request, came to the Red Salon to carry out the review in view of the collaboration with the Hartford Tremere. We can confirm that the production can triple if we expand operations in our basement. I think it would be wise to create a reserve and allocate 1/3 of our production to Hartford. We will also provide a temperature E-controlled storage? Wait, temperature-controlled what's wrong with me? Area for this purpose. As for our more practical questions, please do not include the formulas I have been able to work out in your dealings. Also feels that we need to keep them secret in order to keep the advantage in our agreement. We both feel that conveying them to Tremere to Boston to perform the blood stabilization tests would be a better alternative. As for industrialized production of more than 400 units per week, I prefer to err on the side of caution. I'm able to produce everything alone in my laboratory. I mean, for more at the start would require a move. and would surely get us noticed by our suppliers of raw materials. I hope to have provided you with missing information for your discussions on this agreement with in addition to the giant step forward it will make possible for science will undoubtedly be the dawn of New Boston under your reign.
Richard must have had a breakthrough, if Hazel's interested in it.
Reading that made my brain hurt. Anything on the wall? Okay, that's just bath towels.
Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Richard always liked masks. Like all children of Malkov.
I mean, they are pretty nice. I also like his skull. I wonder if plants help with the staleness of the air. How do you keep plants around without sunlight? Because I tell you anything, I even got plants that like low sunlight.
Impossible. It's locked.
They still require sunlight.
Access means nothing to you, I see.
Yes. I'm completely ignoring you, so don't worry about it. You have a giant shower. Why?
The speculative news from oh, he's about as fun as his reading material.
All of those suits would get so moist from using the shower in a room with no ventilation because there are no windows. Who designed these places? I think you possibly have a window here. That might be a window. As agreed, here is our payment. Thank you for your confidentiality. You are indirectly contributing to one of our greatest forensic discoveries of our time. If by any chance you still have bloodless bodies in good condition to offer us, please let us know. Please, can I have your bloodless body? 2? Or 3? Or 4? Knock yourself out the door.
Enough time has been wasted.
Miss Iverson is honored to invite you to the Grand Unification Party in the presence of representatives of the Hearthford Chantry. Your presence of all these festivities is required the evening of September 4 at 11 p.m. at 1 International Place, Boston. Hi.
How am I not surprised?
What doesn't surprise you?
For you to turn up at a time like this.
The prince had me released.
Of course, she needs you. I'm guessing she sent you to spy on the council.
What is he imagining?
What do you mean?
Tell me, do you remember the last time she pulled you out of your musty hole?
It's just that
You don't remember, do you? You're still having those little memory issues, it seems. And I suppose Halsey's here too.
Of course she is.
The more the merrier.
Don't start with me, Beryl. Otherwise...
Why don't you go out and play in the sun? And let me get back to work.
Work? With everything that's going on. Hazel will appreciate your dedication.
Get out, please.
That's all I'm going to be able to find out about him. Hazel's gonna be disappointed. Halsey's waiting for me. I hope Hazel will be proud of us.
Jara Dorsey's intel on the party. remember where to go. Not here, apparently. I don't know who Jara is. That's Hilda. That's Beryl. The big scary man is definitely not Jara. That's the elevator. My walk is better than my run. I run a little bit like I had shit my pants. That's the John. I'm just gonna remember people as doors and not as people. Oh, that's Jara. Already read that. I have read that. That's definitely read that. I think that part is impossible because I blanked out to have a vision during it.
Oh shit. Locked from the other side.
When was the last time I saw my little girl?
It looks like one of Richard's Rorschach tests. In green.
It's modern art.
Even with the color, I still see the same things always. Blood.
Is it tasty? I bet it is tasty. Anyone saw my little girl? I would like to talk with her. Because if I can leave a part of my mind around to just observe, it's a good idea to interview that part of my mind. I don't like you. Okay, that's a pillow. You'll have your office open. Ah, little girl.
So, did you find your teddy?
No, not yet. I'm not sure he's here. What about you? Did you finish your job for the prince?
No. I haven't learned anything about this party yet. You wait for me here while I look around a little more, okay?
Okay, Mom.
What am I missing?
Are you almost done?
Not yet.
I believe I am.
As soon as I find something, we'll go.
I definitely read that thing.
Mr. Teddy.
That's floppy disk 1.
I see guilt.
He must be hiding
Richard
somewhere
often
else.
asked me.
Yeah, he often asked you what? If you see guilt? Okay, that door won't let me go anywhere. What chapter are we in? Aisha investigation? Okay, that is done. Oh. I should be nosing around in the first section some more. We missed perusing other people's laptop shit. Excuse me. My little feetsies can only go this fast. Not you. Slow feetsies, slow. Okay, so that is a letter. But here's the issue. Can you see that? Right on the pictures there's 1841. But you can't zoom in or pick up the freaking stupid picture. So that is the laptop password. I never reconsider anything without new evidence. If you have any, please send it to me and not on a computer. You know how I feel about them. I already told you about my need to investigate the Quincy Market case. I know that you disagree with my theory, but an aborted attack on the prince is not to be taken lightly. Can you please reconsider your position? That's not something I'm willing to joke about. No, I can't imagine anyone being able to hack into your computer since you changed your password every 3 days. Besides, I thought you preferred handwritten notes. Did you try to access my computer? I picked up a signal that appears to be an authorized outbound call. Could you come see me as soon as possible so that I can give you the details? I know you ordered my computer to be searched. You don't have to monitor me like this. What am I to you if you don't trust me? Jara, if someone is trying to search your computer, believe me, the order didn't come from me. I have every confidence in you and urge you to have some confidence in me. Finally, in the future, I would appreciate if you did not make such sweeping accusations without proof. If you have any concerns, please come and speak with me. I rely on myself to protect what needs to be protected, and I have my own ways of keeping myself safe from undue curiosity. It is precisely 10 p.m. I'm heading to the party, and I'm leaving Caius Leto in charge. You know the procedure, let everyone know. Okay. Oh, we found some secure transmissions. We also missed this. Okay, they are describing people. In the 17th and 18th centuries, the thaumaturgists were influential throughout New England, but they are also experienced dark times, seeing their power erode over the years, primarily due to the encroachment of Sabbat members from north and western New England during this period. Some elder Tremere believe that at least one of the major convents allied with the Sabbat to bring about their downfall, though few agree on which of the three major convents is most to blame. The loss of status suffered by the entire family is a wound that still runs deep today and has led to the great dislike of the Sisters of Salem. Operating primarily out of a chapel in Hathford, the thaumaturges have had an ongoing competition with the Ventry coteries for dominance in the state and have been quick to exploit the opportunity. Thus, when Prince of New Haven and Hathford came to them for help in the early 1900s, they graciously accepted. Wisely, they have not yet recalled the debt that Ventry owed them, but that is likely to happen soon. Jesus Christ, a year-long debt. That has to have an expiration date. Does it expire if the prince dies? Indeed, as a result of the unification agreement with Boston, the Chantry will greatly increase its political and economic clout over the Hathford domain. Do you get like an IOU that you get to like put under the dust somewhere? Within the Chantry itself, prestige is highly prized, and competition with the upper echelons of the hierarchy is so fierce that more thaumaturgists are lost to the internal strife than to past clashes with the Sabbat. Okay. That's so mysterious. Ooh. Okay. Join Hazley. Finally, I can get my child now. Who keeps their computer password scribbled on a photo? Should I stare at the ceiling just in case it has more computer passwords up there? Whose computer passwords is 4-digit long? Hello. Time to go.
Are you almost done?
Yes.
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Yes.
Let's go, Sugarfangs.
Leisha. I'm all ears.
Hello, not Leisha.
Went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yes, as usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes. There was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Anything about their regent, Deneb Osborne?
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with memory magic.
Interesting.
I gave everything to Delsin.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Were you able to see or hear anything interesting?
I had a vision.
I knew you would. What did you see? Was I in your vision?
I think it was me. My forehead was on fire.
Do you have any idea what it could mean?
Not in the slightest. Are you disappointed?
The important thing is that you're starting to have visions again.
It happened when I was in Jara's office. I just found Journey going through her things.
But she's not allowed to be there.
Mem joined her almost immediately.
What did they say to each other?
I couldn't hear what they said. That's when I had the premonition.
That's too bad. But you didn't fail, I promise. Don't worry about it. Just focus on your visions.
Put yourself into weird situations.
At Dijon's, I found a letter addressed to the Salem Chantry.
Did he betray me for the Warlocks?
I don't know. It just said that he's participating in your project, but that he would have preferred an agreement with Salem.
Oh, I understand his recent illusions a little better now. I'm going to need to have a word with him. Go on.
Eat him alive.
I also found that at Jara's. A file on the party. It's a record of everything Journey did.
That could be useful. Give it to Delsin on your way out. Anything else?
Hilda was in her room. She was acting strangely.
What do you mean?
She was whispering things, talking to a picture of MM.
Touching, but that's of no importance.
That's all I was able to find.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you, Leisha.
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes, one of my servants just came back from his bar, the Red Salon. As that's where he does his research, I had hoped to find him there. But she confirmed that Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early with a few of his vessels. I'm sorry, Leisha.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it. I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could be dangerous.
I won't be alone. Halsey will be with me.
Of course.
I trust my 9-year-old mind domination.
Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Thank you, Leisha.
So, you willing to trust that I can actually find them, or you just sending me on a wild goose chase? Because you did just tell me that, they'd be dead. Okay. So I got a couple of trades. We cleared journeys, so nice for them. We probably incriminated the John. Good enough. How do I... Which button do I press?
Come here. Thanks, You've brought me journey.
That I did.
I knew I could count on you.
Did you need me for anything else?
Not right now, but I will soon. I have one more favor to ask of you.
All right. I'll be waiting in the next room.
I'm training this Toreador to be nice to her prince because she could just not be an asshole. It would be great if she wasn't an asshole. Okay. Oh, hello. I'll do a jack of all trades on him because I'm doing everything else on everyone else, so it just feels right. Probably a really bad idea because probably this means that I'm gonna be shit at everything, but we're gonna see. It's like 5 a.m. and it's completely bright. I don't like it. Makes me so uncomfortable.
Delsin. Zori.
Oh.
It seems that the Camarilla is in danger.
Bizori is my last name, probably.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Caleb. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The Code Red is linked to the Unification Party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take. Dr. Dunham and our top spy, Jared Rory, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen.
Replacing them was probably easy. How old could they have been?
What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't know. It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
No.
No reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Anseli heed the beckoning and go east. You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius with Jaragon. He's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
I'm trying to remember how the numbering for their age went. Elder is 300 plus. And Silai, I think, is between either 50 and 150 or 150 and 300. Which places them all at not very old. And if he's the oldest in the city at being not very old, yeah, that explains why the city is screwed. I want to check on the word Anseli. Oh, I have one on beckoning. I don't have one on... God damn it, I don't have one on Silly. On Silly is an unknown amount of time old. Yes.
Mr. Underwood, I'm sorry, but my instructions are clear.
You little shit.
I'm just following orders.
You have no idea what's at stake.
Are we in a bunker? There's all these cement walls.
My most honored sire, you're wasting your time here.
I'd forgotten about your abject fawning.
I call it respect. It appears that it's something that sewer rats know nothing about. Apparently, Caius feels he's entitled to refuse to see a member of the Primogen. I won't forget it.
I don't... Wasting focus on anything that's not sure seems to be really, really pointless. Why do I have such a great dislike for something that I embraced? Was I told to embrace it for some reason?
Sorry to hear it.
Tell me, you haven't introduced me to your charming protege yet.
Zhu Feng.
Yes, Zhu Feng. A name that's as delectable as her blood, I'm sure.
I mean, she has Fang in the name, it's just fitting.
Planning to introduce her to the very select club of Gala Bazori's progeny, aren't you?
I will definitely lose.
I hope that the prince will allow me to, shortly.
I hope so for your sake. Who knows? Dear Hazel is so unpredictable. At any rate, it would be an honor for me to welcome and guide her.
You will speak of nothing with her at all.
Is that an order?
A word of advice.
Oh, pardon me. I fell out of the habit of receiving advice from you so long ago. Well, if you'll excuse me, I
Oh, this is a good conversation if you just fail to try and convince them of anything.
Too much money.
You will not speak to her at all. Rawr. Oh, dialogue rewards +1, thank you.
Mr. Bazori, can I help you?
I need to see Caius.
He doesn't want anyone to bother him.
Prince's orders.
I see. He's holed up in the server room. You'll need a pass to get in. There's one on his desk.
Thank you.
Couldn't you just given it to me? Are all the sewer rats in hoodies? That's so cool. Wait, are you guys Nosferatus? Why do you wear masks? That is a very weird mask.
They're always one step behind. Keep it up.
tests from the Red Salon.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know what's going on, and I'm afraid to find out.
Why do you have that mask on? It just makes you look so goofy.
Mr. Leto is in the server room.
Did all of you need a mouth guard? Were you getting it kicked in the teeth often? Once again, all indicators are positive regarding the global population. It has doubled since the last census, which is a major bright spot. However, it should be noted that this concerns mainly the megalopolises. This is something to be monitored or even reversed by the end of the millennium. They also report another important issue that needs to be closely observed: the quality of mortals, which is starting to decline, despite the trend toward organic and natural consumption that we have encouraged recently. The social and economic imbalances do not allow us to reverse this tendency of the decline is in quality of our mortals. Also, we note the quantitatively satisfactory state of our resources at the expense of its quality. You know, if vampires were in charge of our world, I might be less poor. Which is a very weird statement to make.
Shit. What? Ross didn't make his report.
Can I help you with something?
Okay, I need the card. It's normally on his desk.
His office. The key card must be in there.
That little bit of paper is probably a keycard.
Security has been increased to the maximum. I've never seen anything like it.
Are you supposed to be here?
I like this looming intensely over people. Oh, that's so much fun. What's in here? Oh. That's a list of people that are either alive or dead, so it seems. Cool. I have a high security. I did not realize that. Aha! Whatever that was, it's mine now. Do I need the consumable? Probably not. Will I keep it? Of course I will. Why wouldn't I?
Please keep it down.
I didn't know my presence was that loud.
These servers hold all of our secrets. I understand why they're so well protected.
Are you sure? All I'm seeing is colored people in red hoodies.
There's no room for error.
At least you don't get a collar.
I imagine she sent you.
She did, yes.
Good news on this shitty night.
Is everyone gonna insist on calling it a shitty night?
Not good at all.
The prince needs more than that. I hope you've got it.
You want details?
I love the design of both Caius and Caleb in here.
Tell me what happened.
Everything was going as planned until 11:10 p.m. The prince's child, Miss Sellers, contacted me. The Hartford Warlocks had just arrived. That's the last time we heard from any of them. Less than 20 minutes later, we received the code red, just as we were leaving to join them.
Don't you have security cameras on the party?
Who sounded the alert?
A man named Wu. Ever heard of him?
No.
A retainer, one of Jason Moore's bodyguards.
Moore, the asset manager. What was he doing at the unification party?
He was supposed to answer technical questions about the financial viability of the agreement.
Not viable at all.
Hiding our kind trafficking. He's one of them, after all.
And you're the one who received the code red, personally.
It arrived directly. Here. It's authentic. I verified it.
Anything that could be of interest to the prince?
I'm working on it. Jara Drury is the expert, not me. If only she was here.
And did the Chantry contact us recently?
Any word from Hartford?
Do you think it's them?
It would be ill-fated.
We should never have trusted those damn...
Caleb really reminds me of the guy from Vampire, and I don't know why. It just might be his overall appearance and the way that he speaks.
Any movement with the Anarchs?
As usual, they're keeping their distance. You know it's always a pain in the ass to locate them.
Any sign of Jara?
Nothing at all. And that's not good. According to the protocol, she should have been there early. If they got hit, she would have been first in line. There's one thing we haven't considered. The Crimson Oaks.
Apparently I've heard of them.
They were behind the Quincy Market attack, weren't they?
I don't have any proof.
Oh, it's that investigation that was closed.
Blood who wanted to trap the prince, and who told us about them. Apparently they're new in town, but Miss Drury thinks he's giving us the runaround.
Did you look into it?
I tried, but I didn't have the resources to discover anything else.
Leave no stone unturned.
God damn, Caleb. The way that he talks. I really stand the boy.
Hello? You. It's about damn time.
Ooh.
Shit. What? You're... Hello? Damn it! I lost them.
Who was it?
Woo. Shit. Now it's just ringing.
What did he say?
The party was indeed attacked. Apparently it was a real bloodbath. He and James had just enough time to get more out. They're stopping by his place to pick up some sensitive documents.
And then what? Are they coming here?
I don't know. We got cut off.
Call him back. I'll inform Hazel.
Oh, that must be so scary.
This is a critical moment for us. I have summoned you here tonight to organize our reaction to an imminent threat.
What threat exactly? We've got no reason yet to
Call
think...
her off again and I'll slit your throat.
Oh.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, I like that dude as well.
You speak to me like that.
Enough! I command you to be silent and listen to me.
Oh, so that's how it is.
That's enough, Beryl.
Yes, it's come to this. You would do well to listen to your sire. We have just been attacked. This is not a time for childish displays of discontent. Caleb, the code red was sent by Wu. Go to Moore's and find out what's going on.
As you wish.
And bring Moore back to me. He was supposed to be at the party. I don't understand why he's the only one who was able to call us. I would like to speak to him very much.
Consider it done.
I trust you. He might be involved in this, so gather any documents you can find there.
You know, I never noticed how out of place her hair
See
is.
if you can get Caius to find us a new middleman. And
I think I kinda like the prince. To be fair, she just has a shortcut, and the rest of it is just styling.
Somebody must have seen or heard something.
Unlike the Malkavian haircut, which is half bald.
Make sure all our defenses are in place.
Yes, Hazel.
You will go to the old Jefferson Library.
What's there?
That's where the Hartford Chantry calls home here. I gave them the building so they could have a base in Boston.
I demand to take her place.
Request denied.
What game are you playing, Hazel? It's a suicide mission.
It's all right. I got this. I'm not made of sugar.
She's not ready for this kind of mission. I should go with her, at the very least.
No. You will remain here.
Oh no, her facial expression.
Why don't you send Dajan instead?
Enough, Hilda. Dajan has work to do elsewhere, and I don't need to explain myself.
I can't even contort myself like that.
Anything happens to her.
It reminds me of Elaine Noir.
Hilda, you'll do nothing. It's high time you learned to trust her.
Which one of us are you planning to send to the party?
She's already left.
What? Who?
I sent Leisha.
Are you serious? A few hours ago, she was snoozing behind locked doors in a psych ward.
You're playing a dangerous game, Hazel. Without us, you would never have come into power.
You've chosen the worst possible moment to turn your back on us.
On the contrary.
Oh, everyone's throwing a hissy fit.
Appropriate. I am the Prince of Boston, and you are the Primogen. I owe you nothing. Delson, escort them out. The session is adjourned. You all have your instructions.
To be fair, she didn't need to pick 3 fights at once. Oh no, I'm gonna be less successful at intimidation. And I did not succeed nor fail. I just got a 0. Ooh, this is very cool. Oh, I kind of enjoy this. But there's a couple things that I need to do first. First, I want to fix my windows because the fact that it's daylight and the fact that I can see it is honestly putting me on edge. I swear I'm not a vampire. And I will refill my water bottle. I am also running out of coffee, but that's a secondary issue. I think water bottle takes precedence. I'm kind of digging this. Like, for real. I did not expect to kind of dig this, but look, I played through Vampire The Masquerade visual novels, Coteries of New York, and the other one, and I honestly enjoyed my playthroughs, and I even played through The Night Road, which was too much reading, so I definitely decided I'm not doing text-based games anymore. But I came into this expecting like a 50-pound visual novel, and it kinda is. So if you're not expecting like a game, like a proper game where you do a lot of gaming, this is okay. But I definitely need like a couple of minute breaks, so be right back. So, level selection. I like Caleb more than the rest. But I kind of want to investigate the scene with Miss Malkavian first. So let's just go with her. The scene of the party, off we go. Plus, I spec her as an investigator, and she's doing an investigation, which seems very, I don't know, thematically fitting. $110. We can upgrade a couple of things, right? These costs are really fuck all. What are disciplines looking like? Okay, so those are 90. We definitely can't afford that. I kind of want both, but I'll just go for one deduction right now. And then I'll just... You know what? I'm gonna leave the 25 available experience.
Mom, have you ever been here before?
No, this place is a rental pumpkin. It was just for the party.
Oh. Do you know what happened?
No, that's what we're here to find out. But we have to be very careful. Do you remember our rules for when we go out?
Yes. I become invisible and don't touch anything.
That's a big girl attitude. You can walk around as long as you don't stray too far.
And if there's any sign of trouble, I wait for you outside?
That's
you make it double.
We make a great team, Sweet Fangs. The police are here. Shit. That's a bad sign. Remember what I said. No wandering off.
Yes, Mom. I'm a big girl.
Maybe don't say that openly in front of the police. I don't know, might be a good idea.
Yeah, we're all gonna need breaks and breathers.
I've never seen anything like it, have you?
I've had to exhume a few old bodies over the years, but I never thought I'd stumble across a cemetery full of them in an apartment downtown.
So this is a good place for feeding if I could like draw some people over here. But at the same time, I'm fully fed. I'm good.
I won't be sad when we're through with this.
Stop! You can't come through here!
Hi, I live in the building and I was told to come give a statement.
You need to go down to the precinct to give your statement, ma'am. Only law enforcement is allowed here.
Oh, I hadn't understood that. Thank you.
Have a pleasant evening.
There's no way I'm gonna get access if I'm not one of them.
Okay, I can use Mask of 1,000 Faces. So I should impersonate someone in the safe zone. This is definitely not like gonna look super weird. Considering that I just entered the closet instead of leaving the building, and then somebody else will walk out. I think I need a specific appearance.
I can't leave yet.
How long are we gonna guard this door?
This isn't rocket science. Keep it simple.
I'll update the guys. You're taking over the investigation, and we'll put all the stabbing victims in crates and send them out to the balcony.
Great. Now I just need to find a secluded spot.
So I copied one of them.
This should do the trick.
Okay, I only copied the outfit. This is gonna look so fucking stupid considering my haircut.
Sorry, but we got a full house. Officers tripping over each other already.
Only forensics is allowed in the crime scene.
And the feds, of course.
No sweat. It was just in case you needed help. I should find a uniform I can use to get in.
So I have the police department badge, and so does he. That is a forensic. That's a homicide officer, yeah. To be fair, I can also just walk around with a few obfuscate.
He's here. But something's wrong.
Nah, it's completely fine when people call for you to run. This is not gonna be suspicious at all.
Good evening, officer.
Gentlemen. All these bodies. What the hell happened? Body bags. What could that mean?
That none of them are dissolved, so none of them are vampires.
Body bags. What could that mean?
Already explained.
I just got here. Can you fill me in?
I've never seen anything like it. It's a real bloodbath in there.
Do we know what happened?
Captain Paulson thinks it looks like some kind of goddamn cult. But I've heard the feds talking about terrorists.
I'm very successful at noticing that the feds are here.
They showed up the minute we got here. We didn't even get a chance to see everything.
How'd they get here so fast?
They know who did it, obviously.
What do we know about all these bodies?
Those are the ones we can take down already. The ones that were stabbed in the chest need to be put in crates and moved to the balcony. The feds will process them. We are not allowed to touch them.
Stabbed how?
Looks like some kind of sacrifice. They all got stabbed in the heart, it looks like. But if you want to make yourself useful, go see Paulson.
Where is he?
You just missed him. He just went into the living room.
With a wooden stake?
Do you really
Did they get stabbed with a wooden stake?
Weird, but hey, it could be. There are guys who are burned to a crisp, dismembered, beaten to a pulp. With those guys, you can expect anything these days.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna take a look around.
Hi, you look tasty.
Follow me. It will take a minute.
Right away.
You look very confused. Where are we? There was a dressing room, like, right there. I hope you took him to the dressing room that's, like, right there. Yeah, we did take him to the dressing room that's right there. Good. Wow. Okay, that guy had a bit of a mingle with me. A bit of a kerfuffle.
Casings everywhere. All of them large caliber. They blew out the wall? Wow.
Wow. Wall blowing capabilities, man. Maze balls. I kind of really want to open the body bags because I want to see if any of them were actually just staked.
Ugh, there's so much blood.
Good thing that we just ate. I mean, our...
You're losing control.
It's all this blood. I need to focus.
Mom, are you feeling all right?
Yes.
Mom has an aversion to blood, baby.
Mom, please.
Okay, there's a confrontation happening.
I'm going to be sick. All this blood, it feels so strong.
Oh, crap. She feels as bad as I do.
I want to leave, Mom. I'm scared.
She's just an emanation of her mind, it's fine. You can see that we're literally playing against ourselves. Because our success rate does not go up. That's definitely just us.
I don't like it either, Sugar Fangs. But your mother has a job to do. You understand?
If you're scared too, then why don't we just leave?
Because Hazel asked me to do this.
I like Hazel. She lets me come with you. But there are too many people here. And they're all torn and broken.
We have no choice.
Can't you feel all that blood everywhere? Are we going to be hungry like this the whole time?
We'll figure something out. Say, I was thinking, we haven't played a game together in ages.
I know. I miss our games.
Why don't you think up a riddle for Mom to solve?
Okay.
Our beast is a little girl.
Not now. Not here.
Hunger like that? 2 points. Really? We're fine. Honey, we just ate. We are fine. And our beast is a little girl, and that is so incredibly cute.
With more holes in him than a junkie, we're off to a good start. Blood. Kinds were killed here.
Yeah, they're all kind of dead. I mean, duh. You saw the body bags. Kind of digging the music right now. I want to investigate this scene clean, but all this rubble is making it very hard to walk, Mom.
Donors were killed here. And not just one.
Oh. So, I imagine if they attack the vampires and the vampires give in to their beasts, that kind of just spreads. We don't have enough aspects. I upgraded it to 2, but that's a 3.
R.D. Richard Dunham. It's one of his old briefcases. I recognize it. It could be important.
Don't know if it is, but I'm gonna take them all.
Maybe I'll find something I can play it with.
Not enough aspects, damn.
A glass of wine with traces of cherry-flavored lip gloss.
This I can track. So that's gonna be useful and exciting. Oh. Okay, so it goes 2 ways.
I still have work to do. Sorry.
A reinforced container that locks from the outside. Not commonly used to store mortal bodies.
Oh, she's blocking my path? And I can't walk around her because I don't know. I'm just...
Alright, guys. Listen up.
Not great.
The feds are taking over the investigation. So don't touch a thing. Put all the stiffs with stakes through their hearts out on the balcony. They'll take care of them. Alright, go. You know what you have to do.
Shit. I have to find Richard and fast.
All said and done, it's
Oh, this is bright.
this case. They have more resources to solve it.
Yeah, and it needs to analyze everything we've already taken out to them on the balcony.
Hey, Central Dispatch sent me over to help.
Captain Paulson, but you can call me Chief.
Sure thing, Chief.
Sure thing, Chief.
You heard the orders? Everything we find at the scene needs to be shown to the feds.
Got it, Chief.
And the balcony is off limits.
Okay, I don't think he can increase his own. I have a consumable, it's fine.
Too thrilled about that? Am I wrong?
Is it so obvious, officer? It's the first time in my entire career, and 30 years is a long time, that I feel like we're babysitting a crime scene.
Babysitting?
We've been ordered to secure the premises, lend our experts, and not ask any questions.
No balcony?
But why can't we go outside?
The feds got here first. It's their rodeo. They secured that area to store whatever they decide to collect.
To get here that fast, they must have known.
What they'd find. Exactly. Good point, officer. Usually, they show up after us if it's a new case, right? Because we're the ones who call them.
But that wasn't the case this time.
Not at all. They even seemed annoyed to see us show up. But then they must have thought it's nice to have help processing the scene and collecting evidence.
Oh, alright. So, what do we know so far?
Lots of Vicks. It has all the makings of a drug deal gone bad.
Oh, that's a...
Not buying it.
That's a drug deal going bad?
You have your doubts?
I do. There's too many things that don't add up.
I agree.
What, Chief?
Bodies in accelerated decomposition. Even some skeletal remains.
Shit. Kindred were destroyed.
My hunch is that the feds are investigating a cult. But it's none of our business.
Understood.
Thanks for walking.
Copy of Fed uniform. Got it.
Them if you find anything suspicious. Okay? I don't need their kind of trouble.
What I do is my inventory. Willpower time! Won't make me any less hungry, but willpower time! Ah, this is kind of fun!
It's from somewhere.
Dust. No. Smells like burnt leather. Ashes. LR3. There was a container here earlier.
I'm already tracking 1 cent. You know what? Time to experiment. Does turning a second tracker let me keep them both on?
Smells burnt.
Yes! Good.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
There's been wine in this glass. And there's a trace of lipstick. Cherry lip gloss? Yuck. Same scent as on the glass in the lounge.
So I will highly need to...
Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
To find the Fed to coffee.
I can sense your hunger. What's going on?
Shit! It's starting again.
Mom, are you okay? Do you feel weird too?
We've already had that talk, Halsey, my love. Don't look at it. So, have you come up with another riddle for me?
Yes, I've got one.
I'm listening. It's not too hard, is it?
No. Riddle me this. I fear the sun more than anything, and the mortals have been fighting me since forever. If they catch me, they keep me in a box. Who am I?
That reminds me of us. The sun, the box.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer, the kindred.
Oh no, Mom. Wrong answer. It's the cold. It's kept in the fridge, and the vessels don't like it. That's a pretty good one, don't you think?
Oh, wow. You were so right. I was way off. Halsey schoolers, one more point.
It's not necessarily
And I haven't said my last word. I'm not giving up.
warm in the sun.
Are you hungry?
I'm almost done, okay? Let's just keep playing.
I am very hungry.
It's too strong.
This is very concerning.
Lavender soap. Someone must have tried to mop up a stain with it.
I'm not using any more abilities unless I need to, and I kind of feel like I do to make myself into a fed.
A cotton towel that smells like lavender soap and wine.
So despite the fact that this is like a big clue, I can't do anything
Come
with
and
it.
bag a briefcase in the kitchen.
This is a very big house.
We got back up on the way.
There should be a body here. There's a coat on the ground.
Oh, that's a body.
A vessel. Dead. A bracelet. No, that's a broken handcuff.
A phone. Okay, there's a lot of codes here.
So little food for so many people.
Only get one chance to feed per a scene, and wow, this scene really plays with your hunger.
I've never been on a scene with this much carnage.
What do we have here?
Tons of evidence. Do you know if the team from Forensics LPU has shown up yet?
No, I don't.
I need them to process the briefcase I found. And the invoice that was with it.
An invoice?
Yeah, for some glass tubes. Address to some warehouse over on Sellers Street.
Shit. There's a red salon in that district. We've got to hand it all over to the feds. I can do it.
I already gave them the address. They'll probably send a team to investigate when they're done here.
I've got to warn Hazel.
Well, that is a long list of things to give to Hazel.
You can't come through here. Sorry. I haven't finished collecting evidence.
Okay, so I can't enter there.
A briefcase.
What is it?
It's a small suitcase. We put important papers in, Pumpkin. Of course. It needs a code.
Okay. I won't be able to do anything afterwards on the scene. But I can save the briefcase.
what are you gonna tell us?
Any actual feds in there? Oh my god, I can actually feed on you? Are you kidding me? I thought I only get 1 feed per scene. Apparently not. I'll take any reduction to blood right now, honestly. Can't drain the dude, though. I'm just gonna have a pile of policemen on the scene. That's definitely gonna be very sus. Oh shit, one? Oh, I suck at this. I didn't hold it. Well, one affords me one more action. I'm gonna spend it on this. A lot of people are very, very angry about how this game is played. Because you don't get do-overs and you don't get to save. So, if you screw up, right? But for me, it's fine. If we screw up, we screw up.
Copier and some office supplies.
No corpses anywhere? No.
It's the only room without a body. But it sure smells like death. An illusion to conceal the door. Wow. What the hell happened here? He's dead. With gear like that, he's gotta be one of the men who hit us.
Okay.
There's been blood in this glass. I never understood wasting vessels like that. That sounds like Richard. Preparing vessels with injections.
Sounds like? Something sounds in here?
Shot full of lead. She's wearing a Red Salon vessel's uniform. I remember now. It's the effects of the drugs that Richard gives them to enhance their flavor.
Can we just grab one bottle off here, please?
Oh shit.
Help me. Mom? Is somebody there?
Stay where you are, honey.
Leisha, help me.
That's Richard's servant. Natasha, keep your voice down. There are still people here. Shit, you don't look so good.
Did you see Richard?
Do you know where Richard was?
In a big bedroom.
Did you see Miley?
Miley, have you seen her?
She was... yeah. Went out to smoke. I...
Take it slowly. Did you see what went down here?
I was in the living room. There was a wall of fire on the balcony.
With flamethrowers from the roof.
They blew out all the walls. It came from all sides. They know who we are. They were shouting out numbers, checking off a list.
Were they looking for us?
Yes, they were. They know how to identify us.
There was a list in Nosferatu's place. I think it's our list, though.
We hid in here. I was with a vessel that Richard had prepared for the evening. Carmen. I was able to conceal the door behind us, but it was too late for Carmen. We were followed. But I got that son of a bitch.
Oh.
Listen, the police and the feds are still here. Just hang in there until they leave and...
That's a waste, man. Could have eaten her.
Richard will be proud of you.
Mom?
Yes, Pumpkin. It's all right.
Can we eat slightly deceased people?
Worse than I thought. But Hazel will be able to get us out of here.
I hate how we're in a blood room and I can't eat anything.
This area is sealed.
Anyone else that I could eat for any particular reason?
Sad when we're through with this.
Anyone to eat at all. Game outright gave me a guy and then I wasted him.
We could be helping instead of being stuck here.
Already been there. This is a safe zone. Oh God!
Broken such a solid table.
Burn marks. Incendiary bullets. Really? Someone's hunting vampires.
No shit, but it blew the guy's stomach off.
Looks like it was made by a shotgun blast. And we're not talking 12 gauge, but something bigger. Someone wanted to make sure there would be no survivors.
There was one survivor for a very brief period of time and then they died on me.
Talk about overkill. Judging by what's left, that used to be a vessel. Torn to shreds by bullets. Traces of cocaine. I guess it was that kind of party.
Okay.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
Can't eat them, can't eat them, can eat them.
Come with me over there.
Of course.
Let's try our damnness not to do a dumb in here. There's a couple of actions that I can still take and I do want to take them. Six. This is as good as it gets. Without, you know, murdering somebody. Don't really want to do a murder. Does this give me a 5? Does it put me... it put me down to 4. Oh, that's better than a 5. I was an 11, mate. I've gotten a bit extra. I think that's because I failed with one of those victims and then the game is like, oh, you're controlled feeder, mate. So like, you know, you're totally super careful about these kind of things. And I'm like, that was an accident. That was an accident. So a couple of things. First,
A reinforced container that locks from the outside. Not commonly used to store mortal bodies.
First, I would like to know if we could copy a Fed.
The lab's gonna be over. Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
I don't think it's likely, but we can listen carefully.
So there's just these three left to bring down?
At this security level, yes, Agent Olsen.
Do you know how much time we got left to get this done?
I've got no idea.
I see. And the missing Delta?
No, we still haven't found him.
Okay, so now we have heard that. We know a tiny bit about what's happening, hopefully. I've already tracked that.
Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
Is it worth it? Sure. Are you fed? No, you're just the police. Yep, this counts as a safe room.
Come on, more hands on deck can't hurt.
What's happening? What's happening to you?
Mom.
Yes?
Come on, please.
I know we're hungry.
We're done with the photos. Now we need to collect samples.
Sorry, I haven't finished bagging this sample. I'm gonna be here a while.
Where are you taking me, Pumpkin?
I told you I'd be a big girl, but it's really hard. I really don't feel good. Not even a tiny bit. It's all this blood.
Me either, Pumpkin. It's not easy. Let's take a little time out then. Weren't you supposed to be coming up with a riddle for me?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Okay, but it's the last one, alright?
Cross my heart, Pumpkin.
So, riddle me this. If the child of Hazel Iverson is the sire of my child, who am I to Hazel Iverson?
If the child of Hazel Iverson is the sire of my child, who am I? Well, you're the child of Hazel Iverson.
Let me think on it a moment.
I guess.
I would be her child.
Oh, you figured it out. That was a hard one, too.
You're not disappointed, are you?
No. I'm happy that you're so good at riddles.
So are you, Sugarfangs.
I love it when we play this game.
So do I, Pumpkin. It's so much fun. And we feel better. Timeout is over now. Let's go.
We're really close to Rich.
-2
But I don't want to see him.
for our
Halsey,
hunger.
So you've been hearing him too, and you didn't say anything.
I know he doesn't like me.
I can't persuade myself, god damn it.
Halsey, we can't just abandon him. You don't have to like him, but we can't leave him here.
You leave me every time he tells you to sleep.
He's trying to cure me.
I know, right?
That's not true. He thinks I'm a bad girl.
That's preposterous, Halsey. I don't have to tell him you're here. Getting him out of this mess is already doing him a favor. It won't take me long. Just wait for me here.
Yes, Mom. I will.
I'm sorry I can't save you. My imaginary daughter told me not to. She looks a lot like her, which makes me think that this is her.
We've got to keep it up.
Just an emanation of her as a child. I did find another safe room.
I have to find Richard.
We're barely treading water here.
Which means that I will be able to eat another person.
Hey there. Perfect timing. You the explosives expert I called in for?
Yes!
Good luck with that. I've no clue as to what went down here, but bullets were on the menu. Shots fired in all directions. And it looks like your basic 9mm is no longer in style. See for yourself.
I'm impressed that we're mute now. But she can read our minds, so it's fine.
I'll brief you on the zone we're clearing now. We've got a stiff in the room on the right. Looks like he died from blunt force trauma. Anyway, we've got orders to pack them up as is for the feds. Don't bother with the report. They're taking care of everything. In the room on the left, there's a corpse we need to analyze. But I'm warning you, it's a real mess. The people who did this are crazy. It's all priority, just check the boxes.
Can I eat you?
Shit. Richard.
Pull harder.
Take it slow. They sure did a number on you.
They're here. They found us.
Yeah.
Before I knew it hit me. I had a stake in my heart. I'd never seen anything like it. These mortals, unafraid of us.
Oh, wow.
Gentle.
That happened during medieval times, too.
You should be at the Institute.
Calm down. What happened here?
The mortals who are here, it's the Second Inquisition.
What makes you say that? Are you sure?
Yes, there's even a man of the cloth in charge of them. Monsignor Stanford.
He sounds very Spanish, I don't know why.
Grass,
Maybe it's the Monsignor part.
So, they found us.
We have to go warn the others.
Wait, there might still be kindred here. We can't leave them behind.
This is insane. It's irresponsible.
The prince asked me to find Miley, but I need your help.
Miley? Well, now I understand. The prince had you released against my orders, and she sent you here. And you'd rather obey her? She's using you. There's no way I'll help. Ask her for help since you're here for her.
I don't want you to go back to sleep at the Institute. Please don't leave me all alone again.
You didn't show up at the Elysium. I thought you might need help.
Now isn't that ironic? The doctor needing help from the patient.
But I was right, was I not?
Is he a Malkov?
Yes. That's not the question. It's obvious that Hazel is manipulating you.
She cares about me. I don't see why it's an issue.
Does she care about you or about your premonitions?
That argument doesn't hold water. Hazel's not the first person to take an interest in our gifts.
He is.
Have always sought glimpses of tomorrow to better rule their domains. Take Quentin King, for example.
Yes, I know. She wants to separate you from me, I'm sure of it. What has she been telling you about me?
Mom, you're not going to tell him about me, right? You never want us to be together.
Ah, this is so interesting because one of the Malkavians believes that he's a psychologist.
Actually, with all she had on her plate, she didn't really go into detail.
Leisha, I've been counsel to Hazel for many years, and I've been your psychiatrist for even longer. In short, I know enough about both of you to be troubled by your private conversations.
Private? Because you just didn't happen to be there?
You think it's a coincidence? Had she informed me you were to be released, I would have been there. Right, it's a good thing I keep my emergency kit at the prince's apartments.
Why?
I'll give you a dose. Once we're back there, that should be enough to get you back to the Institute.
You see? I knew it. He's always scolding us.
I never promised that I wouldn't ever go back. But first, I need to finish what I came here to do.
That's not how it works. You can't just interrupt your treatment whenever you feel
How do you
Richard,
treat
I'm fine.
Since I can't
a
diagnose it,
Malkavian?
I'll take your word for it.
Hazel should have respected my instructions.
What do you mean?
She should have followed the treatment I prescribed for you, that's all. This issue is not over. I will have words with her. Let's get out of here.
You go ahead. I'll catch up with you.
Leisha, that's not what
You want me to trust you, but you don't trust me.
It's not that. I'm just worried about you.
Get going. The clock is ticking.
You can, at the very least, let me help you. Here, with this, you should be able to temporarily impersonate anyone.
Thank you. I needed to impersonate the feds. Is this your blood? Could I lose some, like, blood consumption, please?
I'll find Miley and catch up to you, okay?
She was with me when they attacked us.
She was?
Yes, she was injured, but she managed to escape down the hallway.
I heard them capture her. I can still sense her. She's hurt. But she's still here.
Thank you. Come on, we don't have a minute to spare. Oh, and tell them they have the address of the Red Salon on Cellar Street.
We should expect a second attack there. I must inform the court. Be careful.
I'll be counting the minutes until you return to us.
Okay, so we have placated.
Richard's help. I'll be able to find Miley. For Hazel.
We have placated him. And he is possibly... Unfortunately, I can't eat a photo. He's possibly our sire. He's definitely another Malkavian.
A reinforced container that locks from the outside. Not commonly used to store mortal bodies. kindred were toasting here.
True.
A cigar. Barely smoked. That's where it was stubbed out.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Anything else anywhere in here? That is just so much blood. Just the fact that they have a Malkavian Institute.
Thanks for coming.
There should be a body here. There's a coat on the ground.
I'm just getting started. Well, actually, it has been an hour already. There's just so much evidence to collect.
I'm definitely getting successes.
It's not like this is my first crime scene, you know? But none of this adds up. It's the kind of case you take home with you. Go figure. What's with all these bodies in various states of decay? This shit is gonna give me nightmares you can't wake up from. And the feds are telling us not to ask any questions.
I'll bag this room, you go home.
Spatter trajectories. Get us enough data to calculate spray velocity. We'll need it. I'll keep collecting samples of blood and body fluids.
That's a shower. I mean, no shit, Sherlock, but still.
It's the reference of the container that was here.
EB2. Alright, so, we're putting down numbers for the containers.
Some sort of whip. With blood on it.
Well, somebody had some fun.
Wet clothes.
Let me just give you a good whipping.
That's a knife wound. Huh. Bringing a knife to a gunfight? They took him for dead. He's barely breathing.
Can I not release the guy? Sent the other dude packing already.
We're gonna run short on materials here with all the meat swabbing and bagging.
I don't suppose any of you could be used as food. No, no.
So much blood sprayed everywhere.
That just has fun little sparkles. I suppose the food man would need to not be wearing a big suit. Okay, that's tab. How do I switch to any disguise?
The amount of bullets suggests serious injuries.
I mean, that is true. I already ate a little bit of him.
A cigar. Huh. I've already seen this brand here. Miley was supposed to speak. Or rather, flatter Hazel.
Okay, so that's just a happy speech. We might want to remove the evidence. Thank you. Oh, I'm sure you bit plenty of people.
Somebody spilled wine on this bag.
I'm not gonna waste any more blood. Have an extra safe room, but I don't have a victim. Can copy his uniform for free.
Monsters.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
I can't cross it. Really want to visit the balcony.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
Just disappeared and reappeared in front of her and she's fine with it. Okay, I don't suppose there is a note somewhere. Aisha. Copy a federal officer. That's a safe zone. Okay, the room where we found Richard apparently has a window. A window.
Come on. More hands on deck can't hurt.
A window. And we want that window. Safe zone. Oh, it's even better than a window. It's a whole corridor.
Sorry. Only special agents are allowed in this area.
Well, he looks like a very special agent. The most special agent of them all. He is safe zone.
Not a room was spared.
I've seen one nearby. There it is. Oh, wrong button again. I'm a very special officer. Believe me. Step aside, children. Mamas came to play.
Go right ahead.
Here we go. I wonder what's hiding here.
Caskets.
Holy shit. Everything's been burned. Everything.
Yep, that's how fire works.
A leather jacket.
Don't know what I just took, but I might keep it.
Wow. Am I seeing this right? They're collecting us. Dust. They didn't just kill neonates. I wonder who that was. Bones. Probably a neonate. Rotting flesh. That kindred had been embraced recently.
Not just collecting you, they're probably snorting you.
Organs. Are they cutting us up into pieces?
Hey, you! Come give me a hand. We have specimens to move.
Here are the containers Richard told me about.
Okay.
Bingo. The files of everyone they're taking away. Which one is Miley in?
I am gonna say that she's from the living room.
Adrenaline. That only stimulates mortals.
Well, it's always good to have little adrenaline if you ever need to stab somebody.
I sense something. It's coming from over there.
Stop. You can't go in there. Monsignor's standing orders. No interruptions.
So Stanford is back there. But I just wanted to...
It's too dangerous, and you know it. If you've got something to give him, tell Olson is novice. Suit yourself. But remember I warned you.
If I decide to go in there, I'd better be Olson.
Okay. So for that ability, I need to be Olsen.
So, has forensics processed the bedrooms?
Yeah, I think so. They,
You think so? Isn't there anyone here that can inform me about anything? I've been asking for an hour. I must give Monsignor an update detailing how long this is going to take. Let's not keep him waiting then.
But the local police are very...
Just tell them Agent Olson sent you. And we will see how high they are willing to jump. We still have bodies to evacuate and samples to recover.
Olson. That's Monsignor Stanford's novice. I just had one quick question first.
Yes?
Yay!
And I'm guessing Monsignor Stanford's not the type you want to piss off, right?
Indeed. But it is that same unwavering attitude that will one day save
It's
us all.
so bizarre to see a priest inside all of this police investigation. He looks kind of high and out of place.
I guess.
He doesn't enjoy it. But it is his calling to purify the world.
And to think they say I'm special. I was just thinking that it might be faster if I just went to tell Monsignor myself.
That's out of the question. He abhors being interrupted by anyone except myself.
But
I'll do it. I'm the only novice here.
Novice? So they have ranks.
It's for your own safety. Trust me. We know so very much. And still so very little about those we hunt.
All right, I'll let you get back to work.
Definitely can't dominate someone while hungry.
They're collecting us. I can't believe it.
I should probably feed myself some pictures while I'm at it. Perfect.
Sorry, I don't have the time.
Stanford was right. We worked on some high-value targets.
Yeah, I guess. Your clock is ticking down.
Watch where you're putting your feet.
Any of you can be eaten though?
Which one do you want to take down?
I need to... I think it's the all or three. Okay, apparently she was actually in the kitchen. Guess where she was? I guessed wrong.
I'm taking this one. You get that down?
Yep, got it.
I wasn't gonna be able to investigate the dude because I didn't have the blood for it.
Is everything okay, Mom?
Yes, Pumpkin. Come on. See you later. I hope it's Miley.
Well, we took somebody, it's fine. We missed one suspicious item. But at the same time, we were very hungry. It's better than not, like, being there at all. Now, the question is, do I want to do one more or no? I'm gonna see if I can just make a choice and then stop. So I'm gonna go with Caleb. Because it can't just have a forever stream. That's not how streams work. Forever streams are bad. They make you be put in the forever box. We have nothing to level here because we earned no XP.
Nice badge.
Keep an eye on the elevator. I'm gonna go wait for forensics.
Okay. Let me know when they get here.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's not good. What happens if I quit? Well, I can't just quit. And now I just wanna see if I press continue, does it? Yeah, it loads me into the right place. This means that we're actually free to stop. Good thing that I checked that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you sometime, hopefully kind of soon, because I seem to be enjoying myself. So, I kind of want to see what happens next. I am a very shitty investigator, and sometimes I will miss things or consult the internet. But it's not about whether you missed things or consulted the internet or fed on somebody for 1 blood point. It is about, have you had fun on your way here? Which I have. So, thank you for joining me, and see you next time. Toodaloo.